everybody. It's been a whole week already. It feels like a lot longer for me, at least. Yeah, only one stream this week. Probably only one stream next week, too. I'm gonna be on again on Thursday. But let's not get ahead. I'm gonna set for... No. How about... Yeah, that's more like it. Let's make it. And we'll, get started. Oh, it was productive in ways it hasn't been in a while, really yet, and it was, otherwise pretty uneventful. I might be doing a few more one stream per week, lineups, just to focus on, my professional life a bit more. But, yeah, so we had just gotten back to Toad Town. Shy Guys are going around stealing everyone's crap. You found your copy of Thousand Year Door and your N64 copy. Okay, it's nice to find stuff. And especially, it's nice to find stuff that you know would be very expensive to buy nowadays. Because I have a lot of games that I just bought new at the time. That, oh, well, I'm glad I could, Oh, Clackaboy with your Biscoff. You know, I'm starting to wonder if this is just going to become the stream that's used for suggesting international, cookies and biscuits or something like that. Mario! Well, I'm glad he popped up, because I actually forgot that this cutscene happened. This is my first time. I've only played through this part of the game once before. You were an HDMI converter to play it, only to find out... Oh, you can't find your N64? Ah, shucks. Alright, well, hopefully, eventually you can get your hands on it and, get playing again. Yeah, but I have a lot of games that I bought back when they were new that are either very expensive to buy nowadays secondhand, or are subject to counterfeits and bootlegs. Like I'm so glad, the only Pokemon game that I ever purchased outside of its original retail release was Pokemon Leaf Green, which I only got in 2016 or 2015, and I got that at a very reputable high-end used game store in Manhattan on 48th Street. Mario, good to see you. We found out that you defeated Tubba Blubba. I knew you could do it. I just knew it. When we heard the news, oh my... Okay, I just realized. Did it happen again? It happened again. I spend a lot of times very specifically setting up how the window will look, and then some point when I'm not paying attention, it just resets to this different layout, and I have to reframe everything. And it is the weirdest thing. And I keep saying I'm going to spend time on it, but then I don't. Because I've had a week since the last stream to mess with this some more and try to figure out what's going on. But so excuse me. And the dumb part is I'm going to have to redo that for all the other parts, all the other versions of this layout. Because I have actually, I think, 3 or 4 different versions of my Paper Mario layout that I switch between depending on what's going on in the stream. I do not know when that happened. Oh, yeah. Oh, so, yeah, that's right. You're on the West Coast, so it's only 9 o'clock where you're at. Excuse me. I'm just gonna redo all these so that I don't have to mess with it later. Oh, we don't have to use that yet. Not for a while. Okay. Yeah, I do not, and it only seems to happen while I'm broadcasting, because there'll be times I'll play for a minute just to make sure my audio's alright before I actually go live, and nothing happens. It's only while I'm broadcasting. Well, you know, it's always fun to catch streams live, but you could always, the VOD for the last stream, which was only a week ago, should still be up. If you're bored, need something to do. Yeah, I'm surprised. Oh yes, we got some new information about the Honorable Star Spirits who are still imprisoned. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good doing one chapter per stream. After this stream, if we clear Shy Guy's Toy Box today, But where on earth is Shy Guy's Toy Box? I have no idea. Maybe I'll do a stream that's nothing but side quests and stuff. Oh, time is short. I have to go back to the princess now. Good luck, Mario. Princess Peach and I are always cheering you on. I'm positive that the Shy Guys are coming from somewhere in Toad Town. But where? Where could they be hiding around here? Unless I miss my guess, they must be in a house, dig me? There's this weirdo. Hey, little man, my name's Chet Rippo. Pleasure meeting you. Say, man, don't you want to upgrade your status? I know you do. It's usually 390 coins, but for you, I'll do it for just 39 coins. If you give me 39 coins, I'll upgrade your HP, FP, or BP. I'm not lying or cheating you. Come on, you know you— No! Okay. I accidentally hit A when I meant to hit B. Fortunately, they don't make you— they let you give you a second chance. Hey, Tondex! Yeah, he can mess with your stats. He's kind of like the Horned Goddess statue, and— is this the— oh yeah, so if I remember this correctly, I have to go to Bow, and I have to hide. Hey, I remembered! I remembered. Doo-doo. I love how they put their arms out when they run around, so do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm guessing that the sweetness of the I'm guessing the sweetness of the Biscoff would overpower the— Chapter 4, Trials in the Toy Box. Yeah, it sounds like a name for a potential, Toy Story sequel. I don't know. Alright. I had a donut from Dunkin' Donuts today for the first time in ages. Now that's interesting, because you spell donut, D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T, is like— but then Dunkin' Donuts, you spell, like, the official branding, which it's spelled D-O-N-U-T. I don't have a preference for either way, because you actually got some today, so you can munch on something while you watch me play. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy yourself, because I'm sure you find me awfully amusing. Usually I work here at Blue Station, but since there's no train, I'm pretty much unemployed now. Now, I wonder who's paying these toads, because they guys live in this toy box, which is apparently supposed to be a secret. Sounds something that's, alright. Oh yeah, I forgot we, the booby traps that we had Peach, set up for us, where we told Bowser Mario's least favorite things. So you showed your friend your stream, so he's actually playing Paper Mario 64 on your Discord server, so you're watching your stream, then you're watching his stream later. Oh wow. Man, between, like, getting people to play Paper Mario, apparently, getting people to try different international brands of cookies, and then I apparently inspired an Olive Garden, delivery a few weeks ago. I'm due for a good, decent amount of residuals on these streams, which I'm not at all serious about. Yeah, perfect. Mario hates this thing, so it'll surely turn back. I think. That doesn't look like the sort of thing that'd bother Mario. I wonder if I really should trust what Peach says. Well, it doesn't matter. King Bowser ordered it, and he's the boss. I don't know, scones? I'm not exactly sure what they are. I just know I have, like, a web pal from Scotland who mentioned scones a couple of times. I believe it's something in between a biscuit and a cookie. Oh yeah, that feels so good being able to see their hit points without using Tattle. Missed it. Oh no, I noticed that. They look kind of pink. I don't know. I know the colors and like the lighting seems kind of muted on this particular game in a way that, well, like even like with Mario Party 2, the colors seem kind of muted on here compared to when I played it on the Wii U Virtual Console. I mean, on the regular Wii Virtual Console. because I guess this is an HD system. I don't know if that has something to do with it. This might be a Wii U Virtual Console thing, because it seems to me that all of the N64 VC games that I've played are a little muted compared to other versions I'm familiar with. And the red on the Shy Guys, I don't know why. You'd think... I'm very certain that the red on the Shy Guys was brighter on Wii Virtual Console and on N64. You know, I have the Ghana Wii adapter, the HD adapter for the standard definition original Wii, and I didn't get a chance to test it off yet. Well, actually, I did test it once, and it worked, but I didn't really play anything with it. But here, I feel like the Parashy guy, like the Sky Guy, that's what he's called. I believe his colors look more like what I'd expect them to. I'm missing these action commands, man. You know, when I was in England, I tried to have what they called, see if I could find some place that made what they call the Plowman's Lunch. And the closest thing I found was, I guess, it was called a Plowman's Sandwich. It did inform me that the US... Oh yeah, it's, yeah, I have like, my Ghana adapter doesn't... It just plugs from the Wii's AV to HDMI. But then there's another adapter that's just any... it's just generic AV to HDMI. And that one needs an external power source. And I actually haven't even tested it yet. Which is kind of weird, because I bought it. It was one of the earlier pieces of equipment I got for streaming. So I don't even know... Man... Dude, I'm missing these action commands. I'm taking a bit of a beating. Excuse me, I didn't accidentally brought up the menu. Alright. I didn't try any of the generic, standard def to HD adapters before. Excuse me, I'm yawning a little bit. I woke up early because I thought, well, I did. I had an appointment scheduled at a drugstore to go get a pneumonia vaccine and a flu vaccine. But then I went there and they said, oh, they didn't have any needles. They couldn't do it. In which case, it's not the worker's fault. It's probably the system's fault for not sending me a notice saying that the appointment was canceled. Because it's not like something it's not like I just walked in to get a shot and to see if they had it or not. I scheduled this a few days in advance online. So the system ought to have been able to alert me like, oh, they don't have the equipment needed to give the vaccine, so, you know, then cancel the appointment. How do I get in here? Do I... Oh, I'm supposed to, I guess, fly over. There we go. Yeah, poutine. I wasn't aware either. I actually scheduled to get I was just going for a flu shot, and it said... It had, like, a list of, like, what are the vaccines you want? And it was, like, a whole bunch of diseases I never even heard of. I'm like, I'll just go with, I guess, flu and pneumonia. And so I put flu and pneumonia, and so we got the key. Yeah, you got a mushroom. Pretty useless, relatively, but if we can get tasties, well, we might as well just use it now. Yeah, and actually, honestly, the way I understand pneumonia to work, I didn't realize it was something that could actually be vaccinated against. Oh, you and your friends, have the... So are you clear now, or are you still having to, self-quarantine? Because okay, it's tricky, a little tricky, self-quarantine still. Alright. Well, one way or another, you know, I'm glad you, I guess, decided to get tested. At least you know, that you're able to manage your risk and, okay. Yeah, I mainly wanted to get the shots because I may or may not be visiting my mom at an indeterminate point in the future. So I just wanted to, enhance my chances of, reduce my chances of, carrying something and giving it to her. But, well, one time I visited my mom since, the pandemic started, I wore a mask at all times, indoor and outdoors, anyway. But so you could just taste the salinity, but not the taste of the meat? That's interesting. Alright. So if I get the... Oh, I didn't defend properly. So, like... I always heard about, like, losing a sense of taste as a symptom of COVID-19, but I never heard people really talk about what it was like before. I have a thermometer. Yeah, like one of those, I have a laser body thermometer that I use to take my temperature each day and make sure it's nothing unusual is happening. But the thing is, if you have one of those laser thermometers, there's, I guess, some kind of, like, a greenhouse-like effect if you use it inside a car in sunlight, even if the interior of the car is cool. Something about the light shining through the windshield and the windows will make the thermometer read like you have a fever. So, I tested the thermometer in the car, and I was like, holy crap, how do I have a fever? And then I tested it indoors, and it worked fine. And I looked up online, and it said not to use it inside a car in sunlight, so I'm like, okay. Hey, Vegeta Loves Women, how you doing? It's been a little while. I know you've been lurking when you could, but it's nice to see you in chat again. Yeah. Yeah, Vegeta, you had to, yeah, you had to quarantine for a while, and, oh, I didn't realize that was gonna be a battle. I thought that was just, like, an NPC. Yeah, nothing going on here. We're just playing through Paper Mario. Never completed this game back in the day. Oh my gosh, he's dizzy. Oh great, it's a medical unit. Let's attack Groove Guy. Oh, I missed. Hold on. Hold on, my phone's vibrating for a second. I just got to, hold on. Okay, excuse me. Sorry, I have to send a text real quick. Alright. Sorry, it was a family member. No bad news, just something I needed to address immediately, as I normally don't like doing things like that on stream, but these days and the way things are, there's some things I can't say, I'll be back in a few hours. I just had to text him immediately, let him know I was good, everything was fine. And not to worry. Because sometimes... And they... Okay, so these guys just keep summoning more health. Help, okay. I am going to use an offensive spell. Nice. Hey, we leveled up. Alright, so when we level up in this run, we bring up this wheel that we're going to spin to determine whether we upgrade his badge points, his health points, or his flower points. Badge points lets us equip badges that let us use different skills and modifiers. Flower points let us use skills more frequently, and heart points just increase our hit points. So I bring up Interact. We have one chance at this. The wheel's decision is final, so here we go. Yeah, unlike Press Your Luck, this wheel actually is fully randomized. It is not a sequence that can be memorized in order to break the game on live television. Looks like we're getting some more badge points. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with my current badge point layout, but this will just help all the more. Alright, so we are going to go for badge points. Yes, we actually earned some more badge points, and Tangle is just as shocked as I am. So let's see what cool stuff we could equip now that we have more badge points. We have 3 more. Damage dodge. If you do the action command, decreases Mario's damage by 1. That's pretty good. Flower point increases maximum HP by 5. I mean, just the being able to freely equip HP plus or FP plus is just like a huge advantage right now. Spike shield. Not many spiked enemies are around. And frankly, Peekaboo, which lets me see the enemy hit points without using Goombario's ability, that I'm probably keeping for the rest of the game. I'm just gonna increase. It's an easy call. For now, I'm just gonna increase my hit points. Hey. I see you. Get back here. Oh, I didn't get the first strike in after all that. Okay. Yep, cake mix. I forgot that there are different colors of normal Shy Guys, which is a cool touch. Because I know in Super Mario Bros. 2, in the original version of Super Mario Bros. 2, the red Shy Guys were regular ones, and the pink ones were ones that will walk back and forth and not... Like, red ones will just walk in one direction until it hits something. Then the pink ones are ones that will walk back and forth on a single platform without falling off. But I think the red and pink looked way too similar on the NES, and I believe they also used red and pink on the Super Nintendo version for Mario All-Stars. Then when they made the Game Boy Advance version, they changed the pink Shy Guys to blue Shy Guys. Yeah. Oh boy, look at all that. Yeah, they do not... I might as well just go ahead and use the item that I just got from the other guys. I just got a refund for an item that I didn't even buy, which is nice. So this turn, I should... Yeah, this turn I should be able to... You know, I was watching a streamer who did not even notice that... Who did not notice that there's the on-screen guide literally tells you when to press the button for the attack action command. Yeah, it's not just for illustrative purposes saying to press A. I mean, it's not just for... It literally tells you when to press it. Alright. I know there's a lot of backtracking with this. This station is kind of... This dungeon is kind of split up into different sections. There we go. Yeah. You know, if there is like a Nintendo and Fall Guys like collaboration, I can imagine them putting Shy Guys in. You're so excited for 3D World and Bowser's Fury. I never got to play. Well, I played the first world of 3D World on Wii U because I didn't buy it myself, and at the time it was before I had a monitor, so I was playing it using only the gamepad, which I actually have handy. I normally don't have the gamepad around, but I was using the gamepad. Did I just restart the game? Did I just turn off the system, or did I restart the game? What did I just do? No, I just opened the web browser. That's what's going on. Come on. That reminds me, this game does... No! No! Now it's trying to force me to use the freaking gamepad. Alright. Controller settings. I want to use that. Change. Confirm. Okay. You know, I don't... Like, this game... It's gonna force me to use the gamepad. I'm probably gonna have to use the gamepad for the rest of the stream. Whatever. Yeah, there's no option not to use the gamepad if it's available. Like, the only way I can consistently use the gamepad use the Pro Controller is if I let this thing run out of power, and then I have to let this run out of power, then it'll let me use the Pro Controller. It's like, yeah, sure you have a Pro Controller, but you don't want to really use that thing. It's like, come on, let me decide what controller I want to use. And And then I start, like, kicking butt at all the action commands now that I'm using the more cumbersome controller. Well, it's not... I mean, the controller really isn't as bad as one might think. It's not a big deal. I'm sure there are far worse things you could have done than mention Super Mario 3D World, which I probably would have mentioned myself anyway. I would probably have eventually... Now, what I'm gonna do... No, excuse... I did not mean to... Now, what I wanted to do is pull out... Let's use... No, actually, I want to drop... I'm gonna drop the Super Shroom. Then use the Mushroom. Then recollect the Super Shroom. And use... yeah. Yeah, it's kind of... new Pokemon Snap looks great. And to a certain extent, it's not entirely fair to directly compare the two, considering that they're very different kinds of games. But the difference in presentation and visuals between new Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Sword and Shield makes Sword and Shield look like it was made a generation ago, and new Snap looks like it was done on a new generation of hardware compared to what we saw with Sword and Shield. So. I probably would have just re-rolled. I probably would have just re-rolled, frankly. But now that I'm thinking of it, if I just turn off the game, the way this works, when I just turn the thing off, when I come back, it's actually right where I start with, as opposed to on the Wii. If I had done that, well, you can't really, yeah, on the Wii, it actually just starts you off like you just turned on an actual N64. Nice. Nice, okay. And I keep saying nice, but I don't mean that to be ironic, because the game actually does say nice when that happens. And the thing is, if you think about the nature of Pokemon Snap as a game, that's one of those games that you thought would have been one of the more obvious games to have come out during Wii U in its lifespan, given the way they could have integrated the gamepad. But fortunately, they waited so it could come out in a system that people actually owned. Yeah, so I played the first world of... I played through World 1 of Super Mario 3D World. I enjoyed what I played, but... like... the gamepad integration was forced in, and it was very badly forced in. It felt like, yeah, this does not need to involve the gamepad. At least in terms of the Captain Toad stages are a little different, but in terms of the actual normal platforming stages, I'm like, okay, this is not 2004. Blowing into a microphone to make a platform move is no longer amusing, and it's something that could have been done. It was just it didn't really add anything to the game, and it just felt like the gamepad was dragging down the game instead of adding to it. And I didn't play any further than that, so I will get Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. I may start streaming that in between this. No interest in Snap right now? You need to be conservative with your money. If Sinnoh remakes are announced next month because of Pokemon Day and the 25th anniversary, they'll be picking up the Pearl equivalent, but it needs to be way better presentation-wise than Sword and Shield. If they announce, I mean, it's interesting for me. I might be a little more engaged in Sinnoh remake than I otherwise might be, because Sinnoh is I have to still play through Sword and Shield, which I'll do eventually. It might be a while now, because it might be a while before I pick up another RPG. But I never played through the Sinnoh region. I never played the original games on DS. And it took me a while before I had to realize, like, it's okay to not buy a game just to... yeah, you want a big game came out, and you might want to be part of the conversation, perhaps. But I don't need the storm key you have in your hand. I'm positive the Shy Guy's still left somewhere in Toad Town. Okay, I know what's going on. At this point, I need to save and leave. Yeah, but you don't have to buy a game you're not that interested in, or that you know you wouldn't like, just to feel part of the crowd or participate in the online discussion regarding the game. And once I accepted that, I was buying far fewer games that I didn't get much play out of. So I was pretty happy about that. Let's see. Where? Items. Storm key. Key to restore in Toad Town shop. Return to its original owner. Okay. It's either this shop or the other one. We have a 50-50 chance. There are only 2 shops like this in the town. Oh, Mario, it's you. A Shy Guy stole my storeroom key. I can't stay in business if I can't get into my storeroom. What in the world would I do? Storeroom key. You love Totero, love the underground, you like the story and characters, and... Wait, and J... Love the story and characters and J? Did you... Are you referring to the character Hunter J, or just saying, like, just enjoyed, had a lot of fun with it? Because as far as I understood, Hunter J was an anime-exclusive character. If Hunter J is actually in Diamond and Pearl, I will go bananas, because Jay's probably one of my favorite anime-only characters. Oh, just generally. I was about to say, I'm like, is Hunter J actually in the game? Because as far as the anime goes, I believe the Diamond and... I never, mind you, I did not really watch the X and Y era or Sun and Moon era, but as I understand it, based on what I've seen, Diamond and Pearl was actually one of the closer adaptations of the story, of taking the story from the games and incorporating it into the anime. But they added a new secondary villain called Hunter J, who was probably one of the more hardcore villains in Pokemon anime history. And, spoilers, like, she's one of the only they actually kill her off on screen in the anime. When one of the few characters to have that happen to them. And my only disappointment is that they didn't save her to be a villain in one of the movies, because she was good enough to carry a movie as the main antagonist. Got the storm key, you saved my livelihood. I'll tell you what, take anything you like from the storeroom. It's just a little thank you for getting my storeroom key back. Is this where we get the toy train? Yes, it is. We are getting the toy train, not just because it's me. A very well-designed toy train, so it must be Ertl Diecast. Could this be more than a toy? You found a fanfic about Hunter J where she gets reanimated by a ghost Pokemon. Oh, that sounds interesting. I wrote a fanfic about that involved Hunter J as like a secondary villain. Well, not even like just a character that's mentioned and plays a major role in the story, but isn't featured in it much. But I actually started it because you probably know about it. It was when I had to write for an existing children's show for a college project, and I just kept on writing, and I was using Pokemon. But she doesn't get reanimated there. It was just about it was about Jay when she was still alive, and then later on, my main character watches when Jay gets killed, but isn't directly involved. It's just one of those things where he's like slightly off screen from something that actually happened canonically in the anime. Oh yeah, it's the same fic where I gave Lawrence III it didn't give him a I gave him a little bit of history. I just mentioned that I named him Lawrence Halsinger. I gave him a last name. And yeah, I named him Lawrence Halsinger III. And I made a backstory that his family was famous for building airships, both like those hover freighters, sort of like what Jay had, and then also dirigibles. And he ends up building an airship for my main character and his friends to use. that was basically my main character blackmails someone else who was brought up an airship from Lawrence the Third to use as a flying yacht, and he just blackmails him into saying, like, listen, you're gonna have them add armor and weapons to this, and we're gonna use it as our personal, like, battle cruiser. And, yeah, but, yeah, so I basically ended up writing, like, an 80 episode poke, and I didn't write it as a fic, like a traditional fiction, I wrote it in a screenplay format, as, like, in the form of a television show. And I wrote about 80-something episodes, and then I put it down. I'll eventually adapt parts of it into other original fiction having nothing to do with any pre-existing IPs, but that's for something down the line. You should have heard what my dad said. We can't open now. Stupid Shy Guy. Give back Dad's calculator. Sorry, bud. I had to close up shop. Some idiot Shy Guy stole my calculator. Do you believe that? I need to calculate sales, bud. I'm not a genius. When I find that little punk, I'm gonna give him the calculator. Is that my calculator? You're telling me you got it back from the Shy Guys? Yeah, in your face, Shy Guy. I could open up my shop again. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the pamphlet given to audience members has a bit of information about Lawrence. His mother died when he was young. The Mew car was given to him by her, and the airship is called Hiko Q. I was about to say, like, that sounds... I don't know much Japanese, but I believe... that sounds something like Flying Castle or something like that. The I Spy badge. A sound, an alert icon, alert you to a nearby hidden panel. Dad says we would have gone out of business if he hadn't gotten the calculator back. Oh, come on. A calculator's not that expensive. You can get one from Dollar Tree. Alright. So... Oh, you know what? The first week of February, I'll make a stream for the Super Nintendo World videos. Yeah, the first stream of February, because I already have next week planned out. But yeah, the first... Actually, I might as well... What items do we have? Do we have... Yeah, I guess we can go ahead... No, that's not it. Where's the shop? Yeah, we'll put the cake mixes... Welcome to Harry's shop. Why is it... I just noticed it's Harry's shop, not Harry T or something, because most of the Toads have names that's like something with the initial T, and it's meant to be... Okay, I'm gonna deposit these. I'm gonna deposit... Cake mix... Actually, no, I didn't mean to sell it, I meant to deposit. Check. And put in the cake mix. Maple syrup, 10 FP, honey syrup. And that cures 5. Okay. We'll just buy a couple of super shrooms. Okay, that's it for all full on items. And we're just gonna go back in here. No, actually, I did not mean to do that. Well, actually, we could... This is amusing. We could do this. Toy train. Look, we can't very well ride on a tiny little toy train. That'd be impossible. Put that back in its toy box. Put it back in its toy box. Very clever hint there. Alright. And we put the toy train in the toy box so it shrinks down. I mean, that doesn't really... I mean, logically, that doesn't make too much sense, because... Okay, in this world, in the normal size world, Mario's human size, then the toy train is toy train size. If Mario jumps into the toy box with the toy train, then the toy train remains toy size in relation to Mario in the world inside the toy box. But then, if Mario throws in the toy train without jumping in with it, the toy train grows to become the size of an actual train. I mean, you could argue whether or not this counts as a train since it's only one vehicle rather than a procession of multiple vehicles. But yahoo! We're back in business. This train just dropped out of the sky and onto the tracks. Public transit's up and running. All right. You can use the switches for the train. Choose train's direction. Just let me know when you decided what direction you want to go. Okay, all aboard. I want to go. I like go. Pink Station. We're leaving. All aboard. Oh, that's so cute. This is the second train ride we've taken in this game because we rode the train to the desert before too. Pink Station stop. Pink Station. Welcome to Pink Station, passengers. Thanks for the ride, but you also kind of are aiding and abetting an evil scheme to take over the Mushroom Kingdom by running. Some shy guy just ran to the right with a frying pan. Ooh, I just bet he stole it from some innocent soul. And you know, he doesn't really want to cook anything with it. Shy guys are so obnoxious. This bird always reminds you of the trolley from Mr. Rogers. Yeah, that sounds about right. You got the mail bag. A bag full of letters returned to the post office. Uh-oh. You know, I wonder if I should. Yeah, I'm just gonna let's just take all these fools out at once. Finally, a good offensive spell. Alright. And I want to switch to Bow. Because she can do a lot of damage with very minimal... back right straight into the foreground. Oh, I missed and I got hit by him again. I'm guessing you named your Tangle Dormer many years ago? Actually, I only named Tangle, he would appear in all the artwork with, like, my Lunarian alter ego, and I just always called him H's Doorworm. I never gave him a particular name, and I decided to name him Tangle after... Hold on. There's one within reach of me, because, knowing me, there are always a bunch of stim toys and stuff nearby. Let's see, here we go. Here's a good example. Let me just, This little thing here is, a stim toy that, is called a Tangle. And I've been using... I first one I found in, like, 2005, just in a checkout of, like, a drugstore or something. I thought, oh, that looks like fun, I'll mess with that. And it was purple and black. And it was around the time I first started drawing Doorworms, so I just made my first one purple and black after the purple and black Tangle that I had. And I was constantly fidgeting with that thing, and that was years before, like, fidget spinners became a fad, and then I realized that, wow, like, I didn't realize that, Tangles were, like, to get the best selection of Tangles, I ended up... Because I didn't see them in stores for years, and then I realized, oh, I have to look in disability supply catalogs, and that's how I could get a good selection of textured ones, and extra big ones, and all kinds of unique variations. And, so I kind of named my personal, Doorworm Tangle after the, toys that sort of influenced... Because when I first started drawing Doorworms, they were actually colorless, and... I actually imagined them specifically as being colorless, kind of like being like a old black and white cartoon kind of thing. And then when I first started, man, I am always hitting the bumpers on this gamepad to bring up that Virtual Console menu. we'll start damaging him. Alright. There we go. This should end the battle this turn. There we go. Yeah, so when... Oh, and his name isn't Tangled, it's just Tangle. Yeah, so I really didn't... Because I know I never really made any connection in my head between the movie Tangled and that the Doorworm character I made was named Tangle. I never really even thought of like any sort of connection or correlation until you mentioned it. Because sometimes when a creator is just so close up on their work, it really kind of takes someone with an outside perspective to maybe notice some of things like that. So, yeah, I never even really considered that before. Where am I trying to go? Oh, wait. I see what's going on. There's a hidden panel somewhere that these guys are coming from. And we slap the mess out of you. There we go. Doggone. Yeah, when I have a few more badge points, that'll definitely be something I'll be looking into. Yeah, just do a normal hammer. And take him out. There we go. And we're in. Oh, he just ran right past me. Okay. Yeah, how many badge points do we need for Defend Plus anyway? Okay. Let's take a look. Yeah, decreases the damage Mario takes by 1. I'm gonna need a lot more badge points for that, but I'm happy with this layout right now. Like the Ice Power badge increases attack power against fire enemies by 2. Huh. Now, this really isn't better than anything I already have, so... Got the frying pan. Yeah, I'm sticking by with what I said. I'm just gonna go ahead and... I mean, that's such a... Mario can jump over that barrier, but whatever. We'll just go along with the game's logic. I love how they fall on their face when they try to chase after you like that. Now, is there another way? Okay, so this station really is... Wait, can I... I can get over there and push it. The lever on the... Oh! Okay, I see what's going on. Alright. You're gonna enjoy your breakfast cereal? Well, so what kind of breakfast cereal are you having? I know lately... Oh, shucks. I thought I was dodging it. I jumped straight into its path. Yeah, lately I've been eating a combination because I have one of those like plastic cereal containers where you could put your cereal in like a not vacuum seal, but like a sealed container so that ants can't get in or whatever. But instead of keeping it in the regular box, just so it tastes fresher longer. And I'm using a mix of grape nuts flakes and, it's a mixture of grape nuts flakes and Great Grains Blueberry Morning. It's like one of my favorite types of cereal right now, aside from just plain shredded wheat, like the Big Biscuit shredded wheat that comes in the envelope with like 3 big biscuits, and you just let it soak up and get smushy. I really should just take the Medi guy out first. Next turn. Doggone. I forgot they could do that. Nice. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good attack. Alright, so we'll... Alright. And we'll get rid of the Medi guy before we can start healing. Nice, got it. And that's the end of the battle. Now you got a lot of coins. Oh yeah, this guy. Everybody calls me Gourmet Guy. I don't know why. I'm just an ordinary food-loving shy guy. Sigh, I'm hungry. Yeah, I believe what I need to do. Okay. Your local game store has a Wii HDMI converter, so you might take a trip when I'm done streaming. Might pick up an extra Wii remote too. In the 15 years since we have never owned more than 2 Wii remotes. Neither have I. But one of my Wii remotes, only in the last, year, the batteries leaked in it, and I haven't gotten it to work again since then. And the batteries were, brand new, very high-quality alkaline batteries, and they were only in there, I played it, and I came back, a month later, and they had leaked. And I was really... I know I've heard about the batteries always leaking in Wii remotes, but I've never had that problem before, and there are times where I guess I've just always been really lucky where I've never had that happen before. Now because I don't play Wii so often, so every time I take out... Yeah, you can use rubbing alcohol. And you know what? At the time I discovered the corrosion was right when COVID was hitting hard, and rubbing alcohol was impossible to find, so I wasn't able to use any then. So that reminds me, now that I do have rubbing alcohol... Yeah, I tried using baking soda, but nothing really happened. Yeah, so I've gotta... Yeah, once I forgot... I know, spoilers for those who don't know. You probably don't care too much, but... You do encounter a Gourmet Guy later in the game, and I was remembering that the fact of the later point where you meet him, I forgot you first meet him in the toy box. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You know what? I think that's a retro indicating chemical that Nintendo puts in their consoles that it just indicates when your console has become retro. I think that's what that is. Let's actually, no, we're just going to check. We're just going to check the honey syrup, and we're going to claim the cake batter. Yeah, the cake mix. Here's the item. And so let's go. Because I forgot. Because I knew you... I believe... I was expecting that I had to go to... I knew I had to go to... Taste Tea for something, but I forgot what. I know I'd have to return the frying pan, but I forgot the context of it. Now I remember. Thanks for coming, but I can't... I'm afraid I can't cook now. I'm so sorry. My dear old frying pan was stolen by a Shy Guy. It really burns me up. Here's the frying pan. Oh, Mario, my dear frying pan. You saved it from the Shy Guys. Thank you so much, Mario. For that, I'm gonna make you something extra special. Tra-la-la-la. Oh yeah, no, I heard there was a huge run on Wii's and copies of Wii Sports during the lockdowns, the first round of lockdowns. Oh my, you're carrying too much. You can't possibly take this cake with you right now. Come back when you have fewer things, okay, hun? Wait a second. Well, actually, since I'm here, since I'm out in the overworld, yeah, you really would think they'd own more than one frying pan, but... You know, I mean, her house doesn't even have a place to sleep in it, so I doubt that she could actually afford multiple frying pans. I'll say that right eventually. I do, since I'm getting a slice of cake anyway, I thought I had to, I forgot she gives you a free slice of cake. That's why I went through the cake batter from the, shop. I mean, well, the cake mix from the shop. But since if I can, no, I don't, if I can, and I know sometime not too long from now, I'll get the cookbook. And once I get the cookbook and give it to Taste Tea, I can start crafting items with 2 ingredients instead of just 1. So, I have a number of items like dried fruit and stuff like that that'll be used for making more complex item recipes later on. Okay, here's the cake. Got the cake. Tasty cake baked by Tasty restores 15 FP. This is my most delicious cake. One taste of it won my late darling's heart. Ah, I swore I would never make it again, but you're very special, Mario. Just one bite will make anyone go gaga. Now, is this the same cake that she'll make later on if I give her the cake mix? I wonder. I'll find out one way or another, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and just give the Shy Guy this cake. And yeah, I can understand why this is some people's least favorite dungeon, because it is a lot of backtracking and going back and forth. And I don't mind this, but it is I enjoy doing this, like, a bit more than I am frustrated by just the sort of lack of variety of games lately. So I'm fine with this, but once we finish this and get on to other games, I will be happy about that. But the first week of February, we are doing a stream of some of the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo World videos. And maybe we'll throw in a couple of E3 streams as well. I don't know, we'll see. Pink Station stop, Pink Station. Welcome to Pink Station, passengers. Okay, we'll just save the game. Alright. I don't know why I did that, even though I'm free to move in 3-dimensional space. And I'm under no obligation to... I wanna... Okay. Doggone. I overly relied on the visual... When I just freehand it and don't try to use the visual prompt, I think I do better at that action command. we don't need the Dusty Hammer. And here you are. Where are you? There he is. Okay. Now I want to... I'm going to just create a restore point here. Just for safety's sake. So if anything silly happens, I know for sure I could come back to this point. I'm too hungry to move. I'm famished. I must eat. I need a sweet cake. Sweet cake with frosting and cookie crumbles. Okay. I'll give him cake. Oh. Now, if I was thinking faster, I would probably have, like, attempted to do the Mr. Plinkett voice, if you're familiar with that character from Red Letter Media. Yeah, I know Flower Fields, I know, has been mentioned in the game a few times. Oh. A book Gourmet Guide dropped. Show it to a good cook. Alright. So, I didn't realize when I'd be getting the cookbook, so at this point, I can go to Taste Tea, and we can start crafting some better items. You know, I didn't know they did a Titanic review with him. I just know what I thought was ridiculous is that at one point, I guess someone thought that the Mr. Plinkett review of Star Wars The Force Awakens was too positive. So they made a fake Plinkett review where he trashes the movie more. And I thought the criticisms and I mean, I thought the Plinkett review of The Force Awakens was fine. I mean, he points out things that he thought were wrong with it. I mean, it's just weird that, like, okay, I need this particular fictional character that's written by someone else to make a review validating my opinion of this movie because he wasn't harsh enough in the... I don't know, it's just so weird. Oh yeah, so I'll be seeing Flower Fields for the first time in this stream. I do not... There are two dancers and a flame... Okay, we're just gonna do this the fast way. Hey, Kenway 103! Hey, how you doing? Yeah, if you're... Oh yeah, I guess I could mention this. If anyone's hasn't been in any of these other streams I've been doing, I used to play Paper Mario a lot when I'd rented the cartridge from Blockbuster back when this came out, but I never actually completed the game. I only got up to the dungeon after this, and I never didn't beat the boss, and I always have to return it. So this time I'm playing this on the Wii U Virtual Console. It could be. I know it's Lava Lava Islands as far as I've gotten. I didn't complete Lava Lava. And every time Mario levels up, we're bringing up the what I've dubbed the Wheel of Fate. Not because I think it's that big a deal, but because I just needed a simple way to explain this without, with the limited space I have in the title, where I spin the wheel to determine whether he gets badge points, flower points, or heart points. And so now that the Mario's current loadout is based on those wheel spins. Got stuck on Chapter 5, so no real recollection of that level. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's charge for a turn. You just finished Paper Mario Wiko on your N64 emulator on PC. Yeah, I've only gotten up to Lava Lava Island, so I'm familiar with the game up to a certain point. I've been saving one. I did my first stream where I got up to the front door of the first dungeon. After that, so far I've consistently been clearing one dungeon per stream, which has been pretty good progress. This is the first RPG. I've only been streaming since last May, so this is the first time I've been, yeah, let's just go with Smack. So this is the first time I've played an RPG on stream, and so I figured I'd do something I was relatively familiar with something relatively simple. Well, actually, excuse me. I did play Final Fantasy VII. I only played up to Costa del Sol. I don't know if I'll play any further than that. I was mostly just playing through the parts of the game that I remember from when I was a kid. And I'll eventually I'll be playing Mario RPG. Okay, so yeah, I did not plan for Mario to end up being made dizzy and be out of commission for so many turns, because I had 2 enemies on the ground. Now I only have 1 enemy on the ground. Alright. Oh, all but 1, but there's no medical enemy. There's no healer, so... Oh, I just realized you could attack the balloons separately. See, that's the kind of thing the Goombaria would be useful for. But... doggone. Yeah, I mean, you only have 1 hit point left, so it wasn't a big deal that I missed the action command. And we're done. Did you wander the... Was it that you got confused by Forever Forest, Marth? Or were you just, like, kind of scared or weirded out by it? Or you just, like, kind of spooked by it? Or was it just, like, difficult for you? Or is it maybe a combination of both? I'm gonna guess we're gonna start charging. And we're gonna use out of sight here. You're just confused? Alright, let's... I mean, theoretically, I could have... Yikes. Alright. This seems about right, actually. Yeah, let's... Alright, now let's see. Let's see if this burns her or something like that. Okay, I thought it might, I just wasn't sure how that would work. Oh, that dazed phase is classic. Man, these guys are fast. I'm glad I was able to successfully defend that turn, because if I didn't... I mean, I do have a... Here, using the Nintendo Power Guide. Like, we're using, like, a specific guide from Nintendo Power, or... Yeah, I don't feel like going all the way to get a Life Shroom, so I'm going to use Starstorm. Because right after this, I'm pretty well set up to, 15 to 17-year-olds legitimately do not remember. Oh yeah, that's pretty wild. Yeah, the world is changing so fast that, like, I mean, before technology, I guess the technological age, or like the computer age really, being born within 10 years of someone else would pretty much put you in the same, like, epoch for the most part. But now just being, like, just born a few years earlier or later than someone can mean the difference between being able to remember life before the internet or not, which is pretty crazy. And that, in particular, is a pretty big, like, paradigm shift. between someone who remembers life before the internet and someone who does not. Oh yeah, I used to remember reading strategy guides for games, and I never even got to those parts of the game. Just reading the guides was fun. I understand the guide for Earthbound in particular is really like that, with a lot of sort of in-universe stuff being expressed through the guide and such, and that sounded like a lot of fun to me. If I do a replay of Earthbound, I only played through Earthbound once back in like 2008-ish, and I played it on an actual Super Nintendo because I actually, there is a store near me. There was a thrift shop, and the thrift shop was actually in some old, like, former slave quarters, believe it or not. And the building still exists, and now it's a thrift shop. And man, using the full-size gamepad, I usually use the Pro Controller. It makes it really easy to hit the buttons that bring up the Virtual Console menu. Yeah, but I went into this thrift shop, and in the thrift shop, I found a copy of Earthbound, just a loose cartridge copy of Earthbound for like $3. And then, like, later on, I found out that a very major, well, a pretty notable streamer in the retro scene here on Twitch that lived near me at the time went to the same thrift shop the day after me and missed it because I got there a day before and found it first, which is pretty funny. And I'm just for different reasons, I'm not gonna mention them because I'm not trying to. It doesn't matter who. It's just the fact that, like, I just found out, like, just not even in, like, directly that, wow, someone, like, else almost got the same deal. Alright. Yeah, I just used Starstorm, took care of that, and now... Well, is the bad shop reopened again? Yeah, it is. So we got Jump Charge. You can charge as Jump now, not just Speedy Spin, D Down Pound. Not interested in any of those. You're on the verge of succeeding in all photos run of Harvest Moon 64, your favorite of the series. I have still not played any Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons game. I believe I have Friends of Mineral Town on GBA. Oh my, oh good heavens, that book you have! It looks like a cookbook! I could increase my repertoire in an instant with that book. Mario, if it's okay with you, may I have it? Yes. I can have it? Oh, how delightful. With this cookbook, I can use 2 kinds of ingredients at once and make even more fabulous dishes for you. Please bring me different ingredients so I can try out some new recipes. Well, for now, we're just going to... I am going to, quote-unquote, cheat and use a guide to see which of the best items are available. Yeah, as I understand it, the whole Story of Seasons Harvest Moon thing are kind of like how Bitcoin Cash split off from Bitcoin or something like that. So, and I understand it's something vaguely similar. Yeah, so for now I'm just gonna... There's a bunch of some super mushrooms. We saved the, so we can go on to the third area of the dungeon now. I mean dungeon, this is... Oh, I didn't realize I forgot I could choose from a menu and just go directly to the station I wanted, so... Oops. I'm gonna challenge the Master... After this particular stream, I might do a stream where I just do a bunch of side questies type stuff. Because after this, I'll basically be, I believe, at this, after completing this point kind of is the halfway point of the game in general. So I might do a stream, if I might do a stream where I do a bunch of side quest stuff before I go into, like, the second half of the game. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 7 star spirits, so the dungeon for each of the 7, then there's the final dungeon. So, 1, 2, 3, this Shy Guy's Toy Box will be the 4th star spirit, which will mean, I'll be 4, assuming, based on my logic, if there are 8 main dungeons, beating this will basically be the 8th dungeon. Well, it's a shorter dungeon, but you're doing so much backtracking that I think that's as it should be. Okay. This is Green Station. I'm certainly feeling green. The Shy Guys hit our tracks. How are we supposed to move? Oh, by the way, Shy Guy ran off to the right towards the slot machine. I'm sure the little rogue stole that book from someone. It'll be impossible to catch him unless you figure out how to get through the wire fence. Ah. Did I get that right the first try? That was weird. I thought so. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh, finally an actual useful... Wow, now this looks so much like that minigame from Mario Party Advance. Actually, this would have been cooler than the minigame in Mario Party Advance. Oh, I don't think I was... Oh, yes, I was. Alright. I see what's going on here. Okay. Wow, it carried me away from the character. But I still, Alright. We're just gonna end this fast. I like how they're all different colors, though. That's cool. Without getting into much detail, yeah, I know the company. Before I read this, I just know the developer and the the developer owned the trademark for the name, but the publisher, the publisher owned the trademark of the Harvest Moon name, but the publisher actually made the games split from them, but they didn't own the rights to the Harvest Moon trademark, and so they started calling it Story Seasons. Let's see, am I right? Without getting into too much detail, Natsume was the original company that localized the Bokujo Monogatari games from Marvelous. When Marvelous acquired Exia, they decided to change them to them for localization. Since Natsume still owned the rights to the Harvest Moon, they had to change the name. So Marvelous games were called Story of Seasons, while Natsume is making their own games that they're calling Harvest Moon. In the last film, Natsume Harvest Moons were not winners. We'll see about the new one. Alright. Hey, I forgot about this. Alright. Nice Mario Kart reference here. Nope, I get a Shy Guy, right? Oh, I thought there was... Oh my goodness. Now this... Okay, we're going to do some... We're gonna charge... We're gonna charge again, then start attacking. And for bow... Yeah, let's go with out of sight. They're just like for the first Natsume Harvest Moon was not because you're was because you're not a fan of Minecraft, and that game was very much Minecrafty? Okay. I like how the hammers look like croquet mallets. Alright. We'll charge again. Which will conclude our turn. Can't use items now. Yikes. Oh, I can't... Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Yeah, that's really bad. I effectively can't do... Oh my goodness, that's such... That is so bogus. Alright. Alright, got rid of him, so now he can't heal them at least. Now, so I'm defenseless at this point. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't do anything. This is a little ridiculous. This is the first time I've used this focus in the entire game. First time all game I've used that ability. I mean, does this wear out? Am I gonna get my abilities back? So the new one might be worth waiting for. Hopefully it turns out alright. You know, for the sake of the fans. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Starstorm. Because I'm like, what else am I gonna do? Yeah, it would be one thing if you couldn't use a certain command for one turn, but it makes it seem like it's for the rest of the entire battle, which is way, well, maybe a little too overpowered. Alright. Oh, I see. Like, I couldn't scroll any further, so I was under the impression that... So do I have to para-carry... Okay. Let's come here. And I'm guessing I'll have to para-carry from... From here? With really good timing? There we go. I got it. Now I just wait to get close enough to... Okay. Just a few coins, but it was worth it. Now let's see what's in here. There we go. Star piece. So this was kind of a hidden area. I just assumed this was where I had to go, but it was kind of a hidden area. That's nice. Alright. So in 3 minutes, I'll be taking a 7-minute break. I'll be playing for, at the very least, another 90 minutes. Alright. There we go. So we're gonna actually use one of the super sodas we have. And a super shroom. We got the super soda. What's in here? Is this the dictionary? Rusty's dictionary. Return it to him. I forgot what Rusty does for you that helps you move forward, but we know where to go now. We find these stolen items, we return them, and that progresses the progress inside the dungeon. Though I might not have bothered using those items if I realized they'd just be a lead. If I didn't consider that, yes, I would be just leaving the dungeon again straight away, but... Alright. And we can take the train directly to where we need to go. Now, is there anything in this direction? No, there's not. Where would you like to go? We're going to Blue Station, which is the first station. We're leaving all aboard. And I believe the train ride is actually longer if you choose a station that's away from it. Yeah, it actually shows them going through the stations that you're not using. Next up... Oh, I just realized you could skip the cutscene anyway. Next up, Blue Station. Okay. And we're back out here. I'm gonna go return Rusty's dictionary. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go a little over time, because what I want to do... Alright. Sweet. Load it up on Super Shrooms. So we're just gonna head back over to... You have to go to, like, the eastern... No, the westernmost point of Toad Town. Or at least the western area, like, the part of the Toad Town where you enter at the beginning of the game. You're gonna turn the dictionary, go back to the toy box, go to this next station we need to get to, and then I'll start the break. So that way when we come back, we can just get straight into making more progress within the dungeon itself. Curses Mario, a Shy Guy stole my dictionary. Please get it back please get it back from him. I'm losing IQ points. My dictionary. Oh, wonderful words. Many thanks, Mario. Got the star piece. Mysterious note. You'd like me to translate this note for you? Let's see. Ah, it seems to be written in the language of the Shy Guys. Let's see here. Yes, accents. Silent D. Yes, it says hit yellow. Okay. It's time for me to get my, yellow, green, red, blue. Alright. I just want to take a picture with my phone so I can refer to that. Yellow, green, red, blue. Okay, so we know that's for the boxes and at Green Station. So let's get that far. Let's hit yellow, green, red, and blue. After... Well, let's see what items do I have. I have 10 HP, 5 HP. Alright. I'll take a nap. Let's save. Actually, let me, since this, I think the item shop here is closer than it is to go past Tasty's house to the other shop and then come back. I'll go ahead and withdraw the cake mix. I'm gonna sell Super Soda. Okay. Now I want to claim. Where's the cake mix? Okay, we got the cake mix. Anything else to claim? How much more space do I have? Okay, we don't have any more right now. We'll use the Thunder item in battle soon. And I'm gonna tell you, having Peekaboo equipped has saved us a lot of time in these battles, because my main concern is just being able to see their HP, and now I can do that instantly. So we'll go back in the toy box, we'll go to the correct station, and then I will take the 7-minute break, and we'll come back for at least another hour and a half. And which will probably clear the dungeon. I think we're more than 3/4 of the way through at this point. I know very soon we'll be getting a new party member. And as I remember, very soon after the new party member, you then move on to the boss. Green Station. So once the train leaves the station you start from, you are able to at that point, skip the rest of the cutscene. Alright, so I will be back in... Hold on. Alright, so I'll be back in 7 minutes, then I'll be back for at least another hour and a half. I do want to complete this dungeon. I believe I'll be able to quite easily. But we're gonna go to my my break screen, and I will be back soon. everybody, I'm back. Let me just get my headphones in and I'll be right with you. Okay. And I went and turned on... There we go. Went and turned on the, Yeah, I went and turned on the, Virtual Console menu again. And... Okay, I just gotta check the order again. So, yellow, green, red, blue. Yellow, green, red, blue. That's easy enough to remember. Let me set the timer. I'd like to finish this in another hour and a half. Yeah, so... Yellow, green, red, blue. And there come the tracks to the next area. And if I don't, and I'm saying pretty confidently that I'm going to end here, because if I don't finish the dungeon bot in 90 minutes, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the next stream, finish this dungeon, and then spend the rest of the time doing side quests and stuff like that. So, Orange Station is the only one we haven't gone to yet. Where would you like to go? Oh, Red Station is called, excuse me. It looks, once again, the slightly muted colors that I've never really noticed impacting... I was never too consciously... I was aware that it seemed a little duller in general. Next stop, Red Station. Arriving at Red Station. Red Station. Alright. Station stop, Red Station. Welcome to Red Station, passengers. Okay, let's talk to you. Let's see what you have anything to say. The other day I saw a gang of Shy Guys carrying a sparkling card of some sort in a cage. Oh, we know what that is. They headed off to the right. You think I ought to go check out what they were doing? Let's go to the left first. If the Star Spirit's to the right, then I'm assuming we need to go left first. Because I, in broad strokes, remember what this game entails, but not with a great deal of specificity. So we're going to charge. Unlock lava, then go questing. You can do a lot of the letters. The letters are all for star pieces, right? And star pieces are for badges. If I remember that all correctly. Yes, I know I've returned a couple of letters. Yeah, I'm gonna use the guide for the items. Because I've returned a couple of letters, and we've gotten star pieces for all of them so far. Oh yeah, all the Koopa Koot favors. I forgot, at some point I think there's one of the Koopa Koot missions actually has you... Okay, I'm gonna take a risk on this. I'm gonna charge a second time. Oh! Okay, good. Okay. It's not the hammer, it's the jump. Okay. So now... Nice! Okay, good. Get you out of here. The next turn we get rid of the Fry guy. Nice. And... Oh, Pyro guy is called. Oh yeah, Fry guy would have been easy, but there is an actual character from the game the Shy Guys originally appeared in, no less, actually called Fry Guy, so... Alright, come on down. There we go. So slow. Oh, that's such a slow process. But I would have been able to get that done faster if I wasn't being impatient trying to jump to the next platform instead of letting the merry-go-round just revolve. Actually, I just realized something that is actually a problem. I didn't consider the, that's a little too short. And it makes it look like I'm ending in 24 minutes. I'm actually ending in an hour and 24 minutes, which is a big difference. There we go. You can move this over a few pixels. There we go, that's better. Near the door to this carousel area. Next to the right of that block, near the door. Hey! Yeah. It's not the kind of... Oh my gosh, please. Yeah, it's not the kind of item I typically use in battle. It's a shame you can't put the items back inside, but... Yep, your memory succeeded. You definitely remembered that. Alright. Oh, I missed getting the first strike there, but... Alright, so that turned out not to be a bad choice at all. And he's out of there. Oh yeah, I forgot Watt can, Watt can illuminate hidden objects. I forgot about that. I just remembered lighting up the dark. I forgot about the hidden objects aspect. Wee hee hee hee, someone has come. Someone is here in the dark. I forgot that you... Yeah, I forgot you fight one of these guys from Yoshi's Island before to get Watt, and you get Watt from the lantern. I forgot about that. Wee hee hee, oh, could it be? Wee hee hee hee, it's Mario. Looks like you're mine, Mario. Wee hee hee, I won't let you go anywhere. And I forgot there's a mini-boss. Wee hee hee, I'll take care of you quickly, then return to my darkness. I hate the light. So I'll take you with me to the deep dark. You know, for someone who hates the light, I really question the judgment I'm carrying around a... I can't use that? Why can't I use that? Can I only use it when the light is on? That is so odd. I've never seen that before. Oh, I could only... Okay. Oh. The rules for... I forgot this battle has weird rules where you can't target the lamp like a normal enemy. Actually, I want to get... yeah, Anti-Guy is He's in the first area, I think, and I did see him there. He's optional in this chapter, but I forgot if you can face... Can you fight Anti-Guy after you, Yeah, I've definitely encountered him. I knew that I... Can you attack him after the point where... If you could face him after you beat the enemy? Alright, that's quite a... Alright, now... Oh wow, this guy has a lot of HP. Alright, refund. Turn. And that dazes. But let's... Okay, so now I can attack the ghost. So I need to have the light on. So once I beat this boss, I won't be able to fight Anti-Guy again inside here. If that's the case, then maybe I will... If it seems like we're doing good on time, then maybe I'll go back and fight Anti-Guy. He's in the first station, actually the first or second station. He's pretty early on in the dungeon. Actually, what I could do, I just considered, I could... Yeah, this actually might not be a bad time to charge up my hammer a lot. Yeah, you get a ton of EXP. Yeah, I was thinking more of the XP, and I know you get a good item for it, too. You get, what, Spook and Innocent. We want to use... Yeah, let's use Out of Sight. I just remembered. I meant to get... I meant to have Taste Team make a slice of cake for Mario, so I could restore FP. I'll just have to use my items instead. Yeah, I have no FP restoring items. Jeez. I didn't know you could... I thought he could only use that attack while... Yeah, I actually thought he could only use that attack while the lamp was lit up. So I really wasn't ready for that. I mean, honestly, refresh really should have been 10 HP instead of 5. It would have been broken at first, but it's like, now it's useless almost. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use... You could fight him at any time? Alright, then maybe I'll save it for next stream if we complete the stream this time. Alright. Let's... use... Okay. We're gonna use Smack. So now he's targetable. Actually, no, we're just gonna use hammer. No! I just realized what I did. Doggone. It attacks... I didn't... Okay, I just wasted the last several turns. I just wasted several turns. Because I didn't realize until after I already confirmed it that it was only going to... attack the lantern and not the ghost. That's why I needed to use Quake Hammer. Oh, you could use lemon candy on him. Well, I do want the EXP, so... yeah, I'm going to... charge... Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. He's the strongest mini-boss in the entire game. I knew he was ridiculously tough. But I never even... Yeah, I think he has like 50 HP or something crazy like that. Yeah, let's use out of sight. Okay. So, we'll use... Oh, I don't... Can I only use... Oh, you know, he's not lit up. I see, I get it. Alright, I get it. I keep forgetting that I can only... Alright. Now this turn, we'll have Smack. Now, I'll use Starstorm, then I'll use... The next time he's lit up, I'll use the hammer. Yeah, that one mistake really prolonged this battle a lot, not realizing that the, Well, I might as well... Yeah, I'll charge again. And use Smack. Make sure the room is bright so that next turn... For some reason I remember when he attacks with the flashing light, I remember that, like, reducing... Like, making the light go back out. Fortunately, that's not the case, because that would be a little too... Nice. Okay. So in a couple of turns, we're done with this guy. Well, I have to keep lighting the... Okay. Alright, next turn, if I get... I should be able to end this. This is a cool gimmick for this battle, by the way. And this will do it. This should do it. Oh, 1 HP shy. Oh, I actually successfully guarded for once. You're injured, you can't move. And that does it. Man, we're gonna level up soon. No. Hi, mister. I'm what? Can I, get out of here? I didn't realize that was a pacifier until later on, which makes this character so much more endearing. Hee. Yay, I got out. Like, it's so interesting that this is a character, because all the other characters are main... like, established Mario enemies, all these other partners. This is just a ball of electricity with a pacifier. Like... Yay for me. Thanks, mister. Hey, aren't you, Mario? You just saved me like a hero. You're a hero, aren't you? You're the coolest. You saved me from the mean guy who laughed like, wee hee hee. I gotta make it up to you. I'll go with you, Mario, okay? I heard the, Shy Guy saying that you're trying to save Princess Peach from Bowser. What is a little Sparky? What are little Sparkies from? If they're from anything other than just Paper Mario, they show up in Mario World. You know what? I know what you're talking about. I just didn't recognize... Well, I had Super Mario World. I never owned the manual and the cartridge for it, so I never really was able to look through it and see the names of all the enemies. And I don't remember the Sparks in Super Mario World, which I believe only appear later in the game, and I only got up to that part in the game a couple of times many, many years ago, probably about 20 years ago now. So I just forgot that. And in the Super Mario World, are they anthropomorphized with little eyes and everything? Or are they just generic Sparks? I don't even remember so much. Oh, I see, I've got a... Okay, I've got a link, from, Reliat about little Sparkies. I'll go, check it out later. So I really want to help. I'll be good, really! What? Join your party. Press down C to have her illuminate the area around you. With her light, you can see the invisible blocks, too. While in battle, she can shock enemies with Electro Dash or paralyze them with Power Shock. Oh, it's pretty dark, huh? I kind of like the dark. But now, can I show you how I could be helpful, okay? Use my power, okay? Pretty cool, huh? Look, it's bright now. Tee-hee-hee. I bet nobody else can help you out like that, can they? Nope. Now let's go. Hee-hee-hee. Alright. And we move on. And a snowman doll. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I saw that. I saw that game. You tried to hide that from me. Wow, another deep focus badge. I think that's the second one we have right now. Oh, that's cool that there's... Because I was thinking... I was actually kind of wondering about that, but I was thinking... Like, no way there's actually different text depending on how you break the lantern open. But I was wrong, so... Oh my gosh, I have to use Paracarry, don't I? Stop being impatient. I'll leave the freaking train behind. Okay. I have to get out Paracarry. Here we go. And, okay. This, you can upgrade one of your party members. Which party member do you want to upgrade? Paracarry, you'll master Airlift. Watt, you'll master Turbocharge to increase Mario's attack power. Coincidental to the fact that I just got Watt, I forgot that Turbocharge was a thing. I don't think I ever even used it, but the way I've been playing this time with charging up attacks and things like that, that more suits my playstyle. So it would make sense for my most recent ally, who I'll probably be encouraged to use during the boss fight. I remember it's with a general, with a Shy Guy in a military uniform and a tank, and the music is neato, but I don't remember any unique gimmicks of his actual battle. But I know one thing I do need to do. Just need to get out of here. I need to go. Need to go back. I hope I did not. I need to go get some FP restoring items. That's really my... HP is fine, I just use more items. FP is more of a problem, because the FP items I have aren't that great, and I chose the wrong station, so it's going to take longer than it should. Why do I have to hit the button before I go? Okay, blue station. Here we go. And who sells the cake mix? Isn't it that boss in... No, isn't it the shop in the Boo Mansion next to Gusty Gulch? Isn't that where the cake mix is sold? Because I actually do not feel like going all the way back there right now. I'm sure the next... I think when I go get around to unlocking the next set of shortcut pipes... Okay, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna look this up now. Just planning to do it off stream. Paper Mario tasty recipes. List of tasty recipes. Super Mario Wiki. Okay, we have egg, cake mix, big cookie. Restores 20 HP. Okay, we're definitely doing that. We're making the big cookie. We need the egg and the cake mix. That's the item we want for now. You get farm from the Shy Guys? I remember it being the Ghost Mansion next to Gusty Gulch selling cake mix. To claim, we definitely have the egg. Where's the egg? We have... I thought I had an uncooked egg. I guess I don't. Alright. I don't have an uncooked egg. Okay. So let me just look through my... No. Let me look through... Lime? Anything that uses a lime. Man, there are a lot of recipes. Okay, lime. You get a super... Okay, that's for making soup, so I don't want that. Tasty tonic, don't want that. Alright, there's really nothing good I could do with a lime, it seems like. Dried fruit. Let's see, anything that dried fruit is good for. You get a fire flower. We don't want a fire flower. We get a dried fruit. Jam and jelly. No, we get dried fruit. I could get a Volt shroom with it. We don't want that. Okay, dried fruit and dried pasta. That's it. Okay, dried fruit and dried pasta. Yes, we do. We have dried pasta, and we want dried fruit. Okay, dried pasta and dried fruit. We're gonna get a good item out of this. All right. And Paper Mario cake mixes can be found with a few exceptions. Shy Guys toy box. You must defeat the Shy Guys holding it to have the cake mix in Paper Mario 1000 your door. It can be bought for 6 Piantas, the equivalent of 18 coins at the Pianta Parlor. Wow, you have to use black market currency to get cake mix in 1000 your door. Cake mix. And yes. And... No, wait, no. Let's stop. Okay, good, it lets you stop. Okay. We needed to use dried fruit and dried pasta. All done, smells delicious. Here you go. Yummy meal, 20 HP, 20 FP. That's the equivalent of a Whacka's Bump. And I believe I know dried pasta I can get in the desert. And the dried fruit, well, I could buy that from the shop in Dried Apples. And dried fruit I can get from trees in the desert. So that's a really, that's gonna possibly be what, a good portion of what carries me through a lot of the rest of the game. We'll see. We want you to cook with, now is there any other... I just want to look at the cake mix. A cake mix and a life shroom. Oh, Cake Mix and a live stream is a good combo as well. Actually, yeah, which is... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use the Cake Mix and a Life Shroom. Now, it doesn't... This item will not automatically restore us like Life Shroom does, where it kind of acts like a fairy in Zelda, but it's such a good item that I think it just restore. It's hey Kyle, I see you. Sorry, I had my my recipe guide up, so I didn't see the in chat when you dropped in. We're just doing a little crafting here. Sweet Shroom, 30 HP, 20 FP. Oh gosh. Okay. Now what else? What do we have? Anything else that's especially good? Nah, let's go heal while we're out here. Yeah, because when you do this, I believe using the Toad House does restore your star power. Why is the timer stuck? Alright, for a second it seemed like the timer was stuck. But it stopped. Excuse me, I have to blow my nose. Yeah, gotta use hand sanitizer. Yeah, okay, so the Toad House does, like, the regular, like, the HP restoring blocks out on the field will not restore you like that. Well, since I'm nearby, might as well go return the mailbag. Oh, that's it, the bag. Thank you, Mario. You'll never know how many people will be happy to get mail. Let me give you a small thank you gift. Star piece. Nice. Yeah, and I'm already working with the benefit of having a full monitor just for my my video game. And then I have a monitor that has my broadcast software and my chat. And then I have a third monitor, which is just my my stream manager. That's telling me my connections and, you know, my connection quality and stuff like that. So I'm fortunate to have a good deal of stuff to work with. Other than that, I mean, other than that, my stream is very, very basic kind of equipment. It's actually, like, pretty much the cheapest webcam I can get, the cheapest microphone I can get. Yeah, so let's see. Let's check out farming for Cookie Mix, or for Cake Mix, rather. Because there are some really more good items I want to make with the Cake Mix. And on one hand, this is taking up time that otherwise could be going towards... Was it the next station? Which... Okay, we have to go to the next station. Okay, red station. Isn't that the furthest point from here? No, that's the second. No, that's the red. It looks like pink. I'm just saying. Okay. Oh, it is pink. Okay, pink station and red station are different. Now, where are... Like, what... If anyone remembers which part... Was it green... Which part of the dungeon had the Shy Guys with the Cookie Mix? With the... Well, I keep calling it Cookie Mix. With the... Is it blue? Blue's already started. Let's try red. Red is, I think, is as far as we've gotten. Doggone. I'm using the actual gamepad this time. It's a left path. Is this as far as I went last time? Okay, that's where we got Watt from. So let's try this one. Green. On a left path in one of the stations. I thought it was the first or second station. I guess I'm just remembering it wrong already, even though I only was doing this like not even an hour ago. Alright. Let's try again. Well, let's save since we're, or at least we're down here again. Okay, Green Station does not even have a left path, so it must be Pink Station. Alright, let me off. If this doesn't have it, then I am gonna just go back to progressing through the dungeon. Okay, so I can't make it a left. So is that the pink? Is it this area that I'm in here? Is it this it? Because I've already been through here. And I just don't remember this as being the place that I got it. Because I don't have much of a memory of where I got. The left path in the very first station. It's the playground. Oh yeah, okay, oh gosh darn it. Alright, I don't feel like dealing with you guys now. I'm leaving. Alright. And I have a lot of money right now, so it's not a problem. Oh yeah, I know they're visually carrying around the cake. I just forgot that it was, for some reason I remember it being to the right when, after I leaving the station platform, which is how I got mixed up. That's how I got, for some reason I just remember it being to the left. Yeah, I remember they're running around with the cake. Alright, so it's the first station. It's on the left. Because I need to practice with... I haven't done any proper battling with the new character anyway. Okay, Electroshock. Penetrates defense power and attack an enemy with electricity. Hold down A and release when starlights it. I got that wrong. I thought I was following the visual guide pretty closely. I don't get it. Is that... Because it seems like I'm missing. I don't understand what it wants me to do. Because graphically it looks exactly like Bombette's action command. But it's just not giving me... It's not saying I'm doing it correctly. Okay, I just have to let go, like, the very frame it first lights up. But it's just odd. They could have communicated what they wanted me to do a little better. So it's actually good that I did this round in battle. I'll try these more upgraded attacks next, the ones that actually take flower points to use. Hello, you. There we go. Okay, so it's just more of a frame perfect version of the same attack. And we're gonna level up soon too. Okay, we don't want... There he is. Alright, didn't get the first hit in, but... took care of him. And next turn, this should take him out, if I get this action command right. Nice, there we go. Let's see, I'm looking at this. Cake, okay, flour. What is flour and maple syrup? Cake mix? Just cake mix give you anything? Okay, cake mix gives you the cake that restores 15. And cake mix and honey. Cake mix and honey restores 20. Gives you honey candy, which restores 20. So actually... Here we go. So we do... Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're gonna leave the toy box for the last time today. We're going to... Oh, wow, there's more. I didn't realize there are multiple cake mixes. Okay. Since we'll... Let's end this quickly. Let's use Starstorm. So we're gonna leave the area for the last time. Have Tasty cook for us. Restore ourselves at the Toad House. And then go for completing the dungeon. And I may grind for some items off stream. But if I complete this dungeon, depending, if this dungeon has a significant, yeah, actually, that's what I think I'll do. I'll come back, because you can fight Anti-Guy after you beat this boss. So when I come back next stream, I'll beat this boss, and I might end the stream there, even if I have time on the clock. And actually, it seems like we'll be just within the with my planned time limit. And I'll just have to restart my massage chair. Oh wait, this is the first station. This is the beginning of the game. Of this area. I forgot. So used to getting on the train to go anywhere and do anything. Yeah, and at the beginning of next boss, I might do... Maybe I'll do the Princess Peach segment on stream. If there's a lot of time, I'll do the Princess Peach segment. If not, I'll do the Peach segment at the start of the next stream, and then do a bunch of side questy stuff, because that'll be like 2 hours of material. Yeah, I don't know why, like, the location for the Shy Guy stuff, like, just flew out my brain. Okay. Cake mix. And maple syrup. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Here you are. Our speed's not too bad. Here, please. Okay. Okay, sweet trim 30. Yeah, I'm gonna probably be stocking up on a lot of items like this for Anti-Guy and the Master. Actually, I don't want a second item. Make with one. Yes. Tra-la-la. Here you are, this recipe's not too bad. Here, please. Wait a second. Let me take a look at this. 30 HP, 20, 15 FP, 30, 15 FP, 15 FP. So really there's no reason to get the Kooky Cookie. Oh, okay. As far as FP... Makes Mario electric, sleepy, or transparent. So you have a 2 out of 3 chance of getting a positive effect. And a 1 out of 3 chance of getting a negative effect. Okay, now I see the difference between the Kooky Cookie and the cake. And the Snowman doll, what is that? Attack power 4? Yeah, I'm going to... What? No! Well, you saw that live. You saw that live, everybody. I just couldn't wait to get a slice of cake. Yeah, and that's another thing. You have to go to the sewers and restore the next part of the open up the next set of okay, so I changed my plan a little bit. What I'm gonna do now, since I went and did that, I'm gonna go into the I'm gonna go into the toy box. I'm gonna get a couple more cake mixes. And come back out, then heal. Alright, so, yeah. And the thing is, normally I'm not kind of rushing for the sake of an audience. So, well, I mean, I do want to get through this, because this is a little grindy and a bit of a halt in the action. But, it's a minor and not at all a problem one. Okay. Yeah, I'm being pretty liberal with my flower point usage, since I'm only fighting these grunt enemies that I'm pretty good against. I actually might end up getting an extra level off of these earlier than I otherwise would have. '97. So the next battle, or couple of battles, I'll be able to Fright Jar. Okay, we want to get rid of... Actually, I'm going to use the Kooky Cookie now, and we'll just use and replace that with some regular slices of cake. And where's the other flower guy? Here we go. There we go. And I'll use the snowman doll now. It'll end the battle quicker, and I'll get rid of that from my inventory, because I don't really want that anyway. Snowman doll. I love the music for this. You hear the sleigh bells, I think? Yeah, sleigh bells. There's a three-dimensional snowman. And... no, we want to... okay, so next battle... I'm gonna toss the Dizzy Dial. Actually, let's switch to Bombette so we can end this next battle very quickly. And because we're just doing this battle basically for the one experience point we're probably going to get. Note, I very quickly forgot that I even was using the Wii U gamepad. Like, I really very quickly forgot I was using it. And I'm gonna look at... I wonder what it would be like when like my back's turned to it now. So would I have to turn back around so I could see the Wheel of Fate as it's time to spin for our destiny. Okay. Wheel spin. Where's... okay. We don't have I don't have Tangle on this layout, so we'll just have to spin the wheel without his shocked visage. Alright, what are we getting this time? Oh, more badge points? Really? Or is it might be heart points. It might be... oh, we almost got more badge points, but more heart points. Okay. At this point, I have enough badge points that I'm not let down or anything. But, I wouldn't have minded more badge points, but more heart points I don't mind either. Thanks, Serial Walrus. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go up to do a little crafting, restore Mario, and heal, so he could use his special abilities again. And we'll go back down and finish this dungeon. And if there's a lot of time left, I'll finish the... if there's a decent amount of time left, then I'll go ahead. This little butthole here, we're just gonna save for next stream. Next stream, I might not progress the story at all. I might just focus on a bunch of side stuff, including that optional mini-boss right there. Which you get a lot of EXP for beating him. And in addition to that, you also get the, you get some kind of good item. I forgot what. I'll be surprised by it when I get it. And there's a way you could bribe him to not have to fight him. But I'm just going to go ahead and fight him, because I really want the experience points more than whatever the item is. Though, it's probably a really cool item. Hey, want me to cook you something? Which ingredient you want to use? Cake mix. No! Okay, good. Alright, I was about to say. Make with one. Okay. Almost had a second mess up in a row. And the way Watt is clipped through Mario's sprite here looks like a glitch. Just really odd how... okay, cake. More cake. No. He goes, really? Yeah, Mario... flaming hair. Here, our recipe's not too bad. Take, please. Cake. Alright, we're gonna heal up, go down there, and we're gonna finish off the dungeon. I feel compelled to save. I don't think the the badge shop selection should have changed at all. Double dip? Okay. Oh, it actually did change. Group focus. For a second I thought it said focus group. That would be a very interesting badge. You view the enemy through one-way glass and ask his opinion on an upcoming product. Let's Mario's party members use the focus command. That's a pretty good. 270. I might. We'll see what happens, but that's a pretty interesting badge there. I might have to. Yeah, maybe stop and think for a second about potential plans, strategies involving such a badge. But for now, I should be full on items. If not, I'm just going to buy more. Alright, let's check our current items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 HP restoring items. Alright, this is decent. This is good enough. This should last us through to the end of the dungeon. And if not, we'll just resurface and stock back up. And I do want to create a restore point here. In case I do something silly. Now, on one hand, I didn't want to use that item, and if I did use that item when I did, and have to go back and get more cake mix, I probably might have even beaten the dungeon by now, because I probably would have just continued on with the dungeon as planned, but it gave me a chance to stock up on more cake, which means I could use more abilities in the upcoming battles. And one thing I do need to do is practice using Watt's other abilities. The flower point expending abilities. So this time, before in Red Station, I took the path on the left. This time I'm going to take the path on the right, which should lead pretty much directly to the final boss of this dungeon. The boss of this dungeon. You know what? I'm wondering, is the thing just that the title screen is in full 4:3, but then the game itself is slightly letterboxed? Is that what's going on with this game? Why it keeps messing with my layout? Because I do my screen capture based around. Usually, I think I'm always on the title screen. Then when I go into the game, while I'm playing is when I notice that it's like smaller than it should be. And I'm thinking what's going on is that the title screen uses the full square like aspect ratio, but then the game is slightly letterboxed when you're actually playing it. I think that's what's. Oh, how about that? This will be. Did I swear I did not notice that before. But you beat that weird giggling ghost likes the dark. Wow, that's great. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. Hello, bombable wall. Lots of blocks that say ION here. I wonder if that has to do with, like, use the word station frequently. Bomb that. I have one partner that's not super rank. I love that sound. When they run away, it's like... Yeah, this game gave a lot of character to Shy Guys that they didn't really have before. I haven't played Color Splash. I know they feature heavily in that game a lot as well. So right now, we have a half hour to beat the game. I mean, to beat the dungeon. Oh, I see what's going on. It's been a while, Cooper. Oh, wait. We have to... There we go. We got... Yeah, there you are, Cooper. Am I thought the way to go was... Oh, wait, you know what? I bet there's an invisible... Is there an invisible block that I have to step on? Is that what's going on? Yes, there we go. Okay. See? Oh, wait, I just want... Okay. Yeah, it's really tricky to do the ground pound for me. Okay, I missed. I mean, I don't have space for... Oh my gosh, like the... That is a hard jump to make. You know what? Oh yeah, that didn't occur to me. Yeah, if I just hit... Wait, can I not make the jump properly unless I'm not holding? Okay, now it's not a problem. Yeah, so I guess I just couldn't make the jump properly? Oh, you know what? I guess I didn't make the block solid until I hit it. That's what's going on. Okay. So I was saying, like, this jumping accuracy seems, like, flawed somehow. Oh, wow. What do I want? I like fried eggs in real life, so I'm actually dropping the Super Shroom for this. That item is so... It looks very useful, so... Oh, a sleepy sheep? Wow, lots of... Okay. Alright, you weirdos, come on out. This is a Ghostbusters, come on out. Ghostbusters! Ah! I just realized that that's what that reminds me of. That's just... And what I just quoted was a scene from the real Ghostbusters that I just... Run for it. Wow, help me. Oh. Okay. Wasn't sure what was going on. So you came, did you? I'm General Guy. We're following the orders of King Bowser by guarding a star spirit. Actually, I thought I had to go through a couple more puzzles or something to get to the boss. I didn't think I'd be encountering the boss this quickly. So if I take care of this fast enough, I'm definitely gonna be finishing the Princess Peach segment. And I remember how they scream as you go into battle. So you hear the da 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 at the same time. It's a great juxtaposition. I'm General Guy. We're following the orders of King Bowser by guarding a star spirit. As long as we keep it secure, we have permission to do whatever we want, you hear? I don't care for you, sir. You are rude, and furthermore, you are trespassing in here. Our toy box is off limits to the lights of you. The treasures inside this box are for Shy Guys only, and that star spirit's fate is none of your business. Prepare to fight me, sir. Taste defeat. Now, I didn't actually practice with Watt's abilities, so this could be a little interesting. Charge! Okay, guys, all together now. Let's rush him. Charge! Alright. Yeah, let's get this over with as quickly as possible, even though I know there's a main boss, and like this General Guy will be in a tank. But let's get through the phase of this as quickly as possible. Oh my goodness. so much easier to hit the bumpers and activate the Virtual Console menu. I like... Oh. Okay, I got it the first time, wow. Actually, let's just try jumping. Oh, I missed. Doggone. I missed again. Oh no, we're gonna lose. We gotta run. Wait, stand your ground, men. There's no time for cowards. I will not abide deserters. You men make me sick. We must protect the toy box. Am I the only one with guts? Mario, you, sir, will pay. You beat my infantry. But that's all you will do. Prepare for the next wave. Oh yeah, I forgot. He summons different types of Shy Guys during the battle. Go attack, Stilt Guys. Fight, fight, fight. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Okay. Nice. Got a good defense out of that. Okay. Okay, we got him out of there. Grr, unbelievable. I guess it's time for my special battalion. I like how they come in from different directions. Oh, one was hiding in the tank. Ho, ho, ho! I pity you, sir. It's time you paid, Mario. Attack! Yes, sir! Yeah, now's the time to use the shooting star. Let's get these guys out of here, and I think then we move on to the actual main enemy. Oh, this is definitely, at this point... Yeah, we could definitely take out one of those stacks. Almost. Not quite. Attack powers return to normal. Oh, I missed the action command. I would have taken him out that turn if I had gotten that action command. Grr, fine, I'll beat you myself. No one embarrasses the brave Shy Guys of my army. Nobody. Yeah, let's start charging up. What? I don't know, I got it all right the first time. Let's see. Nice, okay. Grr, that hurt. Where'd you learn to fight? You must be cheating. Remember, it's always cheating unless things go exactly your way and you win easily. So, we're just gonna use... Yeah, let's just use Electro Dash. Grr. My high-tech tank defenses don't seem to stand up to that electric attack. Quit doing that. It's too powerful. You're breaking the rules of war. Okay. And next turn. For now, let's use our. Yeah, let's use a super shroom. We might. The way things are going, I may not even have to use any of those like crafted items. Which. Nice! Defended properly. My attack powers return to normal. Well, let's use this attack here. Alright, this is gonna be quick. We may not even have to use crafted items. Defended successfully. And... okay, I should have used the hammer. That's the first time I tried to use the jump against it. Oh, I got distracted for a second. Wow. Alright, this turn should finish it off. Oh my... I keep letting chat distract me, and it's not your fault, it's my fault. Okay. Alright, 1 hit point. And I think I definitely would have lost that if I did not nail the action command for defending there. And that's the wrap. And with 20 minutes left, I believe that we'll definitely be able to finish the Princess Peach segment. Even if we don't finish it, I'm just going to make a restore point there, and we'll finish from that exact point next turn. Even though it's technically... I've been pretty much playing, following, thanks, Marth. I've pretty much been following along with how I would be playing this on an actual N64, except for once time when I used the... yeah, thanks, Kyle. And then Marth and Serial Warriors. Okay. Hey, yippee! We beat the Shy Guys! Hee. You weren't so tough, you silly old Shy Guys. This is your favorite Princess Peach segment? All I remember is that I believe it involves Gourmet Guy? That's all I remember. Actually, I just remembered. I'll be right back. I need to get something. I want it. Actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back. And then we'll collect the star. I'm not going far. I'm just going to get something I've never really... Here it is. My good old DW5600E G-Shock by Casio, which is basically the modern form of the original G-Shock. And being a quality digital watch, it includes a stopwatch. So, which I believe I will be needing if I remember this next section properly. It could be said to be cheating, but I call it coming prepared. Because, as I understand it, we'll be making a cake. And if you were a cook in a kitchen, and you were making a cake, would you not use a timer of some sort? So I don't think, if you're clever enough to go through having a digital watch, used to time things, I think that's just called coming prepared. To save the 4th star spirit, Muscular, Mario and team disbanded the gang of Shy Guy Togs? Oh, Shy Guy Toughs? I'm not used to hearing that game like that word used in that way. Slowly, it seems as if the life force is returning to the once bleak night sky. But the stars won't truly shine until the star rod is wrestled from Bowser's evil grasp. 3 star spirits still await rescue. Where in the world are they being held? Let's save and continue. Let's do the Peach segment. If it takes more than 15 minutes, then we're just gonna roll with it. Because I don't think it's so long. Hey, Twink, those guards have stopped paying attention to us again. And we are! I really did not expect us to be doing so well with doing 1 star spirit per stream. Hey, Twink, those guards have stopped paying attention to us again. Let's sneak out of here. We might be able to find some news to help Mario. Do you think it's still safe to use that secret path? Don't you think Bowser figured it out by now? It's still alright, Twink. Bowser hasn't noticed anything. He looks scary, but he's basically a major bonehead. Let's get out of here. Come on. And I like how they're addressing in the game that, like, I forgot about this exchange here where they're saying, like, how many times has Peach used this single passage? Yeah. And the reason that might be long is because of the Baby Yoshi hide-and-seek game with Sushi. I remember that taking a while to complete. The first time and only time I ever did that before. Like, yeah. Now, I believe... How do I get... Okay. What, the Baby Yoshi hide-and-seek part? And, yes, actually, what I'm gonna do, I am going to... Yeah, let's make a restore point here. And if we get caught, I'm just going to, You know what? I might treat the... Okay. There's something up here. I know it's not... I don't think I needed to advance the story. Okay. Got cold feet at the last second. Yeah, there's an item somewhere in here. I want to be able to see if I can get it to Mario. Yeah, there's a life shroom up there. But Peach can't... I guess I'll be able to get up there at some point. I don't even mind... Yeah, since I'm not going through that path anyway, I don't mind that I got caught. Alright. Alright. Huh? Who are you? Who are you? I'm gonna try to do the Mr. Plinkett voice. I'm Princess Peach. Who might you be? Oh, you're Princess Peach. Everyone calls me the gourmet guy for some reason. I guess I'd better report you to King Bowser. You aren't supposed to leave your room. But I am really hungry. Well, tell you what. I'll keep this a secret if you make me something really yummy, like some pizza rolls. Nah, he doesn't say that, but that would be in character if he was Mr. Plinkett. So, Princess Peach, what do you say? Will you cook me something or what? I'd love to cook for you, Mr. Gourmet Guy, but I have no ingredients and no utensils. Oh, that's no problem. There's a kitchen 1 floor below us. It's 5-star. Yeah, guy, invading this woman's castle. You go tell her about the kitchen downstairs and how great it is. I'm sure she doesn't already know that. Anyway. Here, you'll need this. This key will open the door that leads downstairs. Now you can get to the kitchen. I'm very, Kyle, if you're not familiar, I'm very badly impersonating a character from Red Letter Media called Mr. Plinkett. And who does, like, he's a character that they used to do satirical reviews and criticisms of movies and stuff like that. And yeah, so that's and his one of his things in some of his videos is like he's obsessed with pizza rolls. And also, he may or may not be a serial killer who kidnapped women and forced them to watch the Star Wars prequels. So I'll just sit here and wait for my yummy meal, okay? Oh yeah, I forgot. There are plenty of guards downstairs, so be careful. Yeah, we went to the castle as Mario earlier in the game. Okay. I'm just making another restore point so that if we need to, if we get caught, we could just save it, you know, about a 30 seconds to a minute. This is tricky because that's the point where the camera, like, starts to pivot. So you can't quite see what you're going around the corner. He also kidnapped an Avatar Na'vi cosplayer and fed her hydrogen gas because he assumed she needed it to breathe like in the movie. Oh, I didn't... I forgot almost all of the Plinkett reviews except for the Star Wars ones. So, yeah. Hello, is anyone in here? I forgot... What is going on here? I forgot all about this. Oh. I never saw this before. Yeah, and I watched it years and years ago. And I forgot all about it. Oh no, I'm caught for sure. I forgot all about this. This is genuinely, for the first time, really this is the first major new content I've ever seen, in this stream at least. Huh? Princess Peach, you're okay, thank the stars. You're a toad from the castle? How long have you been hiding in here? Well, since Bowser took over, I was scared of being caught. I was so scared of being caught that I jumped into this closet. I'm hiding here until Mario comes and saves us all. Princess Peach, you ought to hide too. It's risky out there. Please don't take any chances. Okay. Last stand badge. When Mario's in danger, he only receives half the damage. Is that? That looks like a 2D, like a two-dimensional... For some reason the print... Okay, I see now that it's a one-up mushroom. But it looks like it's skewed, like, 2D drawing of Mario's head. Red Letter Media, it could... They're not really, like... They're not edgy, but they're also not very politically correct with some of their jokes either. So it's a weird sort of... It's a weird thing, too, where, like, a lot of people who aren't politically correct are, like, deliberately trying to be super edgy. I actually don't even mind. Or trying to be super edgy, and they just... Yeah, so they have a lot of dark humor and stuff, but they're not, like, super, like, edgy or right-wing or anything, like... Yeah, I mean, if you're really a delicate kind of person, you could get offended by it. And even if you're not offended by anything, I could still seeing it just not be your style. Because sometimes they'll make a lot of interesting observations, like in the Star Wars review, like in Episode 1, like they make a lot of interesting observations about plot inconsistencies and stuff that I hadn't really seen a lot of people make before that. But then they cut to these segments where, about like the whole like serial killer backstory. And so it's like, if you just want to see the review and don't want, like, the dark humor about, you know, him being a serial killer, then it's not gonna be possibly your thing. And then and that's like an in-character review, out of character, you know, and then they do some things where they do, like, kind of there's this, like, series of, like, those video podcast people do, where, like, they're reviewing, like, it's called, like, the Nerd Room or something like that. Those pop culture podcasts where you have a bunch of people, like, doing those really overhyped, really phony sort of, like, previews, like, oh, trailer, live reaction, everything that happens in the trailer, like, freak out, I'm like, oh my god, it's the most, like, and it's a parody of that, and it's apparently a parody of some actual websites that I don't really watch because I don't actually watch the kind of thing for real. With like really bad, like, where it's very clear that they're being paid off or that it's sponsored. And yeah, you go check it out. It's not for everyone. I like some of their stuff, but I don't watch a lot of comedy stuff so often on YouTube anyway. So I haven't checked on them in a while, but they're most famous because they're Star Wars reviews. Here's the kitchen. So, what shall we do first? Princess Peach, this looks like a good cookbook. Let's use it, okay? Just making sure my stopwatch is ready. How does it look, Twink? Anything really yummy? Hang on a second. Oh, how about this? Special strawberry cake. Sounds good. Let's whip one up. Oh, Twink, read me the recipe. Well, okay, please listen carefully. First, put sugar and eggs in a bowl. Go ahead, Princess Peach. When you finish, let me know, and we'll move on to the next step. It's kind of interesting that this is the second time that I've played a cooking minigame on stream. The first time... Oh, I have to move one item at a time. Yeah, the first time was when we were streaming Undertale, and I did the cooking minigame with Mettaton. Yeah, and it's funny, because I was thinking about, like, how do the guards notice the secret entrance into the room, and I forgot. They actually addressed this, where Twink's like, are you sure they're not going to notice the secret entrance? Like, they had to have noticed by now. We put sugar and eggs in the bowl. Actually, that... Now, mix and whip the ingredients in the bowl. All set? When I say start, press A as fast as you can for 10 seconds to mix the batter. Okay. Now, I also... Actually, it occurred to me, I could use my on-screen timer for this as well. Are you ready? Start. Okay, it stops automatically for me. I didn't know if I had to start and stop it and it didn't tell me for how many seconds. I think it went well. Let's go on to the next step then. Now, put flour and butter into the bowl. Go ahead. Let me know when you're... Okay. Flour. Cleanser. Detergent to wash utensils. Okay. Butter. Done? Yes. Okay, after you've mixed the ingredients in the bowl, pour it into the pan. This is happening automatically. I'm glad that all the ingredients to make this specific recipe happen to be sitting out on the table. On to the next step. Now, bake the batter in the oven for 30 seconds. Okay, head over to the oven, and I've got my my watch ready. Put the cake in the oven with A. Press A again when you think 30 seconds have passed, then take the cake out of the oven. You can't redo this part, so be extra careful. Actually, I am going to be extra careful and create a restore point, which I don't think I'll need to, but... Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Done? Yes. Okay, put the cake on a table to cool. That must be one heck of an oven to cook it in. Alright. We're just going to go... This last thing to go, we're going to decorate it with cream and strawberries. Let me know when you're all finished decorating. So we're going to finish this segment and then end the stream. Cream. Put the cream... yeah, it's gotta be one heck of an oven. Now we just gotta put on the strawberries. Where are the strawberries? Strawberry. Okay. We picked up the strawberry. Just the one. Just the one. It says strawberries, not strawberry, but whatever. Well, now that we put on the cake, now it's multiple strawberries. Oh no, I changed layouts. I changed layouts. And I don't have... and it wasn't... like, this is the layout I had before. And the difference of this one is that there's no timer, since I'm not going by a timer anymore. And they're not exactly identical. But I'll have to test to see if, like, the game itself is slightly letterboxed. Yeah, good. Okay. Done? Yes. Yes. No, it's okay. No, it's good pointing that out, because it was a specific mystery as to what was happening with the layout. And that would have... and so you're particularly paying attention to weird things like... weird anomalies like that. Yes, we made it. It looks great. Okay, let's take this to Gourmet Guy. I like how the cake is smaller now that it's in her hands. Oh, good. It takes me straight to here. Without having to do stealth while holding a cake. I've been waiting so long. I've wasted away to nothing. I've got to do the Plinkett voice. Oh well. Yeah, I have been specifically thinking about going to the store and getting a slice of a strawberry cake, but maybe not today. Oh, 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 delicious. This is way too delicious. This is fantastic. Woo, that was really good. I haven't felt this way since, well, ever. To show you my gratitude, I'll tell you a secret. One of the star spirits is inside Mount Lava Lava on Lava Lava Island. This island is to the south. You should tell this to Mario. But you better tell him that there's also a nasty lava piranha guarding the star spirit. You better be careful. I really don't dislike Mario. That's why I'm telling you this. Frank, did you hear that? Mount Lava Lava Island, the star spirit is being held inside that volcano. Mario could really use this information, huh? Yes, he could. Twink, I'm so sorry that I keep asking you to do this stuff, but can you go tell Mario? Of course I will. I'll do it right now. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it wasn't a piece of cake. It was a whole cake. What's with all that shouting? Keep it quiet in there. So it was you, Princess Peach. You've got to keep it down. You're a prisoner, and as a prisoner, you need to keep... Huh? What are you doing out of your room anyway? Guards, get the princess! No! Whew, fresh air. After being cooped up in there for so long, I could really use some outdoor exercise. My name is Muscular. Mario, I must thank you for saving me. Now it's my turn to help you. Behold. I forgot what this power is or what it does, so... Mario's Star Energy goes up to 4. Mario can now use Chill Out and use Star Spirit power. With Chill Out, you can lower the attack power of all your enemies. That's going to be interesting. Call on me whenever you find yourself in trouble. I'll always come quickly to aid you in battle. Now, I'm back to my dear old Star Haven. Mario! Mario, I have news from the castle! Gasp, Honorable Star Spirit. Hi! I believe you are Twink, no? You're that youngster recently ascended from Starborn Valley up to Starhaven. What? You remember my name? Haha, why of course, we're like family. Oh gosh. I'm so touched. Oh, don't make such a fuss, lad. I'm sure you'll go on to do great things. I must take my leave now. Goodbye, Twink, Mario. So, wow, I talked with Muscular, the Honorable Star Spirit. I really have such a chance, even at Starhaven. I'm shaking. Oops, I'm sorry. I have some important news from the castle. According to the information Princess Peach and I got, it seems that one of the Honorable Star Spirits is being held at Mount Lava Lava on Lava Lava Island. You wouldn't believe what the princess went through to get this information. She had to cook a cake. I hope it will be of help. Yeah, Bowser would just breathe fire onto a flan. I'm going back to rejoin Princess Peach now. Mario, as always, good luck. The princess and I will keep looking for useful information. Alright, let's buy a few items. Whatever item slots we have freed up, let's just buy a bunch of Super Shrooms. And we have a lot of good custom... We didn't have to use any of our crafted items during the boss fight, which is pretty good. So we're basically ready to go for going up against the Master and checking out how the battle with Anti-Guy will go. It probably seems like a lot more because of how often we had to backtrack, so it might seem... But yeah, we did get a lot done. And we have a full heal here. Alright. So, thanks for joining, everybody. I'll be doing the next part of the Paper Mario stream, which may focus on side story type stuff, and that rather than completing a dungeon. But if that... My main concerns are beating Anti-Guy, clearing the next section of the underground maze to open up more warp pipes to other parts of the game so I could fast travel quicker. And, yeah, being the Master, beating Anti-Guy. And so I'll be back next Thursday at 12 Eastern Standard Time. Let's see, let's check out who is... There are no friends of mine streaming right now, so why don't I throw... Hey, there's a guy called Alex F. Pokemon that's playing Paper Mario right now. Oh, okay. So I'm going to throw you on over to him, and I'll see y'all next time, and thanks for joining. It's a mature rated stream. I've been... So if anyone's a little kid, probably don't watch this. Yeah, I usually only don't do many streams with people I haven't been before, but in Paper Mario, I've only met cool people doing these random raids. So we'll see how his stream is, and thanks for joining me.